In this video, I'm going to show you how you can connect a custom domain, I'm going to use Hostinger, to Base44. This video will walk you through everything that you need to know, and I'm going to do it live on video and show you step by step how you can connect your domain to your Base44 project. So what you need to do once you're inside of your project, you need to go to Dashboard, and then here inside of Dashboard, look for Domains. Click on Domains. It's then going to ask you, do you want to buy a domain? Or if you already have a domain, which you probably do, you go ahead and click already have a domain, set it up here. It's then going to give you some instructions on how you can do this, but I'm going to walk you through how to do this because maybe this is a bit confusing. So click add domain. It will then ask you here to enter your domain. Here you need to find your domain. So I'm on Hostinger, so I'm going to find a domain that we can connect on video. So for me, I'm going to use this domain as an example here, knowledgebaseonline.com. Now you can use obviously any domain that you have. You just need to be able to go into the back end of that domain. So we can go ahead and add some DNS records, which I'll get into later. So paste in the domain name into this box, then click add domain, and it will recognize your domain here. You can see you've got it added successfully. And now we need to go ahead and verify the domain so we can link the domain to Base44. And this is actually quite easy. So you can see it's currently pending. When you've connected everything properly, this will be green, it will be a tick, and it will be connected, right? So now what we're going to do, we're going to add these CNAME and A records to the domain. Now I'm in the back end of my domain already. On Hostinger, you just go to the DNS area, but really whatever domain registration company you've used, you'll be able to go into the back end and you'll be able to see here manage DNS records. So this is exactly what you're looking for, this DNS area here. And what we're going to do is we're just going to simply follow the instructions. So the first thing we need to do is add a CNAME record. So we'll just follow it here. So we'll go manage DNS records, we'll go type CNAME, and then for the name, you want to type in www, as it says here on Base44. Now we want to copy this here. So base44.onrender.com, go ahead and copy that. And then here where it says target, you want to go ahead and paste in this into the target. Now, if you get this error message saying that this conflicts with another resource, you just need to go ahead and find it. So we're looking here for the CNAME www resource, which we can go ahead and delete. And then once you've done that, it will update this and it will no longer give us an error. So we'll just wait here and there you go. We've now no longer got an error. We can now add this record. So that is the first step. Now step number 2, add a name/alias record, and you can leave that empty or you can use the @ sign. And then again, you want to send it as the value to this here, base44.onrender.com. If your DNS provider doesn't support a name/alias, use a record. So go to your DNS records and look here, do you have a name or alias? On Hostinger, that isn't available, so we are going to have to use the A record. We're basically just following these instructions. If you have a name/alias available, you would type in @ and then you would enter in base44.onrender.com in the value here. For us though, because we don't have these, we're going to be using the A record and we're just going to follow the instructions. So here we'll put @ in the name, which is already there, and then we'll send it to this IP address here, which we'll copy. We're only using this because we don't have a name or alias records available on Hostinger. So we'll paste that in as well. We'll click add record. Now you can see we've got some conflicting records here. So there is an existing A record, and I'm just going to remember this IP address and delete it once we confirm this. So that has been added. Now I'm going to scroll down and look for the conflicting record. So this is the one that we don't want. Again, this is the one we've just added, but we don't want it to conflict. So we will delete this one. So there we go. We've added the 2 records. Now we need to remove any AAAA records from the domain while configuring the DNS. These can mess up your connection, so go ahead and just find them if you've got any of these records. In our case, we have no AAA records, so we're all good to go on that part. Now you can see here that it says, after adding them, it may take some time for the changes to fully propagate. Go ahead and click check status and you can see here if your domain has been connected. Now, if you've done everything correct, it can take up to 48 hours to actually propagate this. You can also check on incognito to see if it is working. So I'm going to copy the domain and we'll first check on incognito, and you can see right now it isn't connected. I have gone and clicked on verify domain, and you can see that it has been initiated, and we'll go ahead and check back in a couple of minutes to see if it's properly been connected. If you are unsure and you may have done something wrong, you can go to this website called dnschecker.org, and you can paste in your domain name and then click search. And if everything's green here, it means you've done everything correct. You're just going to have to wait for the domain to propagate and connect to Base44. And there we go, just in a couple of minutes, everything has been verified. So we can now copy this and it should just work. So we'll go to the domain and it looks like it's loading. And there we go, it's now connected to our Base44 product. It's asking us to sign in, but we are connected to Wunderlust. This is the application that I made. I made this quite quick, so maybe we need to get rid of this. But it has connected to our Base44 project. Everything is good. And that is all you have to do. So I hope that video helped you out.